Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn one new topic. This is an important topic, that is a Van de Graaff generator. Okay, this is a topic in lesson 1. Okay, Van de Graaff generator is an important 10 mark also. This is an important question also. Okay, then first let us enter this Van de Graaff generator. First you should learn about the distribution of charges in the conductor, action at points, and then lightning arrestor. So first I explain the distribution of charges in the conductor. That why it will be easily understand the Van de Graaff generator. Okay, distribution of charges in the conductor. We consider the two conductors, that is A and B. The two conductors, two balls or two things, it will be connected by using the connecting wire. This is the connecting wire. Okay. So the two balls, two conductors having the charge Q1 and having the charge Q2. The two charges is A and B. Two charges, it will be the two conductors having the different radius, that is R1 and R2. Okay. Then electrostatic potential in the two conductors, it will be the same. Okay. Electrostatic, that the two conductors having the equipotential surface. So equipotential surface means one conductor and another one conductor having the potential difference, it will be same. So first the potential formula for A and potential formula for B you have to note down. So V is equal to electrostatic potential formula for A. VA is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R1, and VB is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R2. The two conductors having the equipotential, so VA is equal to VB, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, VA is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R1 is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R2. Okay, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught will be cancelled with one another. So Q1 by R1, Q2 by R2, Q1 and Q2. Okay, so Q1 by R1 is equal to Q2 by R2. Okay, then Q1 by R1, Q2 by R2. What does it mean by Q? Q is a charge. We consider the surface charge density sigma. What is the meaning of surface charge density? Charge by unit area, that is called charge density. Okay, sigma 1 is equal to Q1 by A, sigma 2 is equal to Q2 by A. So Q1 is equal to sigma 1 into A and Q2 is equal to sigma 2 into A. Okay, A is area of the sphere. Area of the sphere is 4 pi r square. So radius is R1 and radius is R2. So Q1 is equal to sigma 1 and A is 4 pi R1 square, A1 and A2. So 4 pi R1 square and Q2 is equal to A1 and A2. Sigma 2 into 4 pi R2 square. Substituting the Q1, Q2 value in this equation. Q1 by R1 and Q2 by R2. So Q1 is for sigma 1, 4 pi R1 square by R1 is equal to Q2 is sigma 2, 4 pi R2 square by R2. Okay. Both the sides sigma 1, sigma 2 and 4 pi cancel. Then R1 numerator R1 square, denominator R1, numerator R2 square, denominator R2. So sigma 1 R1 is equal to sigma 2 R2. Both sides sigma and R is the product of surface charge density in the radius. So sigma R it will be taken as constant. Sigma R it will be equal to constant. This is the formula for distribution of charges in the conductor. So how the charges will be distributed in all the conductors? With having one condition, that is sigma R it will be equal to constant. What is the meaning? That sigma it will be inversely proportional to the resistance. So sigma R it will be equal to 0, constant. Sigma is equal to constant by R. So constant sigma is equal to sigma it will be equal to constant by R. Equal and constant it will be explained. Equal and constant is proportional. So sigma it will be proportional 1 by R. So charge density it will be inversely proportional to the radius of the sphere. Okay, this is a condition to all the charges will be distributed in a conductor. Or conductor la charges distribute arakku idha condition. Sigma it will be inversely proportional to the radius of the sphere. Okay, the distribution of charges. Next we will go for action at points. Action at points are corona discharge. Nowadays the corona disease, it will be spreading all over the world, and India it will be highly affected, and the spreading level it will be high much comparable to the past 2-3 months. The corona virus it will be spreading in one person to another person, but this is the in physics corona discharge means the current will be leaking at the short points, current will be leakage at the curved part. This is called corona discharge or action at points. Action at points are corona discharge. Action at points are corona discharge. Action at points அப்படின்னு நீங்கள் எடுத்துட்டீங்கன்னா action at points are corona discharge. Okay. So action at points அப்படின்னா we taking one conductor, that the conductor having one side is one curvature. The curvature part, the conductor having one side the curvature it will be high. So the at the side the radius of the curvature part it will be small, and that the side the radius of the part having some radius, that is R1, that is having the radius is R2. Comparable to this curvature part, this having this low radius. Okay, இது வந்து ஒரு sphere, not a sphere, one conductor having one curvature part, that the curvature part having the smaller radius, then the another one curvature part. ஒரு கண்டக்டரில் 2 பார்ட் இருக்குது, ஒரு சைடில் ரேடியஸ் கம்மியாகவும் இன்னொரு சைடில் ரேடியஸ் வந்து அதிகமாகவும் இருக்குது. Suppose radius it will be high, according to the rule distribution of charge sigma it will be directly proportional to 1/r. So curvature it will be radius it will be small, automatically radius small, automatically charge density will be high. So charge density will be high near the edges point, the positive charge it will be high comparable to that part. Okay, then okay, so the edges point having the charge density will be higher. இந்த இடத்துல charge density அதிகமாகும், ஏன் ரேடியஸ் வந்து ஸ்மாலாக இருக்கிறதுனால. So radius it will be low, charge density will be higher, that the side the air to be ionized in the nearby curvature part. Air to be ionized, okay, air to be ionized. Air ionized definitely will create the positive ions and negative ions. Positive ions it will be attracted to the curved part, and negative ions it will be repelled from the curved part. Positive charges எல்லாம் attract ஆகும், negative charges எல்லாம் repel ஆகும். That the times the negative charges completely neglected from the sharp points, the current it will be reduced in the sharp edges and curved part. Current it will be reduced, and definitely the electrons will be leakage from the sharp points. That is called corona discharge or action at points. Action at points means எந்த இடத்துல curvature part வந்து கம்மியாக இருக்குது, curvature அதிகமாக இருந்த இடத்துல ரேடியஸ் கம்மியாக இருக்கும், எந்த இடத்துல ரேடியஸ் கம்மியாக இருக்குதோ அந்த இடத்துல கரண்ட் சார்ஜ் டென்சிட்டி ஹையாக இருக்கும். சார்ஜ் டென்சிட்டி எந்த இடத்துல ஹையாக இருக்கோ அதுக்கு நியரில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஏர் அயனைஸ் ஆகும். அந்த ஏர் அயனைஸ் ஆனோடனே பாசிட்டிவ் அயன்ஸ் நெகட்டிவ் அயன்ஸை க்ரியேட் பண்ணும். பாசிட்டிவ் அயன்ஸ் எல்லாம் ஷார்ப் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் வந்து அட்ராக்ட் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கிடும், நெகட்டிவ் அயன்ஸ் எல்லாம் ரிப்பல் பண்ணும். ஸோ நெகட்டிவ் அயன்ஸ் எல்லாம் ரிப்பல் ஆகுறதுனால இந்த எட்ஜஸ் பாயிண்டில் கரண்டோட வேல்யூ வந்து குறைஞ்சிட்டே வரும், ரெடியூசஸ், கரண்ட் வேல்யூ ரெடியூஸ் ஆகும். ஸோ நெகட்டிவ் அயன்ஸ் ரிமூவ் ஆகுறதுனால அந்த இடத்துல லீக்கேஜ் ஆஃப் நெகட்டிவ் சார்ஜஸ் வந்து இருக்கிறதுனால அதுக்கு பேர் தான் corona discharge or action at points. Okay, this is called corona discharge or action at points. So this is a very very important short answer. Okay, then we will go for lightning arrestor. A lightning arrestor what's the meaning that lightning arrestor ma? Lightning arrestor mostly is a fixed தமிழில் இடிதாங்கின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. So lightning arrestor it will be fixed at the top side of the building. Okay, the lightning arrestor two parts is there. Lightning arrestor having one copper plate, copper rod. The copper rod one side is one spike is there, and the copper rod it will be other end of the copper rod it will be poured into the ground. Okay, they connected with the one wire, it will be poured into the ground. Then copper rod having one spike. Okay, suppose the negative charge cloud it will be nearby, negative charge cloud it will be coming near to the lightning arrestor. The in between the air it will be air in the cloud and the spike it will be ionized. Okay, ionized இந்த ராடில் உள்ள ஸ்பைக்கில் இங்கே நெகட்டிவ் சார்ஜ் வரையும், இங்கே சார்ஜஸ் இன்டியூஸ் ஆகி இது இடையில கூட ஏர் டு பி அயனைஸ். Ionize automatically it will be create positive ions and negative ions. Positive ions it will be positive ions it will be neutralized with the negative charge of the cloud, and negative charges will be leaking to the copper rod. The negative charges will be moving to the ground. Okay, that is the electric charges will be created from the lightning. Okay, nothing is serious is there. Simply what is lightning arrestor? Lightning arrestor only it will be carry the lightning to the ground, just not stop the lightning arrestor, not stop the lightning. Lightning arrestor does not arrest the lightning, just it will be pass on to the, it will be used to pass on to the ground. Okay, lightning arrest பண்ணுறதோடைய ஒர்க் கிடையாது, lightning ஜஸ்ட் வாங்கி கேர் அவுட் பண்ணி கிரவுண்டு கொடுக்குறது தான் lightning arrestor ஒர்க். Okay, so lightning arrestor having one spike and another one end of the lightning arrestor will be connected to the ground. Okay, so the lightning arrestor, one suppose one negatively charged cloud, it will be near to the spike of the lightning. Electromagnetic induction, electrostatic induction will be created. The negative charges will be induced at the spike, and then definitely the air is between the spike and then cloud, it will be ionized. That ionization will be create the positive and negative ions. There the positive ions it will be neutralize the negative charges in the cloud. Negative charges will be leaked to the rod, and definitely it will be goes on to the ground. So lightning arrestor just the lightning it will be passed through their way and to the ground, not only arrest the lightning. Okay, so lightning arrestor again I tell that lightning arrestor having the two parts. The upper side one spike is there, and the lower part will be connected to the ground, and the upper side spike, suppose the negative charge cloud it will be near to the spike. The spike it will be the negative charge cloud it will be automatically induce the positive charges on the spike. Then in between the air to be ionized, that time ionization will be done, some positive ions and negative ions will be created, and the positive ions it will be neutralize the negative charges in the cloud, and positive charges it will be negative charges it will be moving on the rod, it will be pass on to the ground. Lightning arrestor it will be used to just the lightning it will be pass away from their body and to move on to and carry out to the ground, and not only the arresting the lightning arrest பண்ணுறதுக்காண்டி அதை யூஸ் பண்ணுறது இல்லை, lightning just வாங்கி கேரி அவுட் பண்ணி கிரவுண்டு கொடுக்குறது தான் lightning arrestor. Okay, so first I explain what is distribution, how the distribution of charges in a conductor. Second, action at points. Now the lightning arrestor. Now we will go for Van de Graaff generator. Okay, in the year 1921 Robert Van de Graaff, in the 1929 Robert Van de Graaff developed this generator. Okay, Robert Van de Graaff 1929 Robert Van de Graaff this generator, developed this generator. It will be used to create the potential difference up to the level of 10 power 7 volt. Create the electrostatic potential difference up to the level of 10 power 7 volt. அதில் வந்து என்ன செய்யுது, electrostatic potential difference வந்து 10 power 7 volt ப்ரொடியூஸ் பண்ணுறதா இதோடைய ஒர்க். ஓகே, then it will be completely based on the two phenomena, that is electromagnetic induction and action at points. Electromagnetic induction, electrostatic induction or electrostatic induction and corona discharge or action at points, anything. So it will be completely based on the two CADA, that is electrostatic induction and corona discharge. So the Van de Graaff generator first developed by Robert Van de Graaff in the year of 1929. It will be used to produce the electrostatic potential difference up to the level of 10 power 7 volt, and then it will be completely based on the electrostatic induction and corona discharge. So year 1929 discovered by Robert Van de Graaff. Okay, then basic principle is electrostatic induction and corona discharge. Okay, then uses it will be definitely produce the electrostatic potential produce the electrostatic potential up to the level of 10 power 7 volt. So this is the electrostatic induction, Van de Graaff generator. Okay, now I explain the parts in the Van de Graaff generator. Okay, construction of Van de Graaff generator. Van de Graaff generator having one cylindrical shaped chamber. Okay, cylindrical shaped chamber, the hollow cylindrical shape, and two pulley it will be fixed on the top and bottom B and D. The pulley it will be fixed at the center of the hollow cylinder, and pulley D it will be fixed at the another one side of the pulley B, and one belt it will be moving B and D. Okay, B and C is the pulleys. Okay, one belt that is made up of rubber or plastic, it will be move on to the B and D up and down. Okay, two comb is there, E and D is the two comb is there, and C it will be working by using the motor. So C it will be running by using one motor. C it will be running automatically, the B it will be running. Okay, then D it will be connected with one battery, and the battery will be connected to the ground. Okay, this is the then cylinder will be kept as a 1-2 pillars. ரெண்டு பில்லருக்கு மேலே நம்ம வந்து அதை வச்சுக்கோம். Okay, so this is the hollow metallic cylinder. Cylinder having the two pulleys P and C, one belt it will be moving B to C, and two comb is there in E and D. The two second comb it will be connected with the battery, and then C it will be worked by using one motor. Okay, and C comb it will be attached with the inside of the chamber. Okay, this is the, and then the cylinder it will be kept on the two pillars. Okay, so this is the construction of Van de Graaff generator. Now the working of Van de Graaff generator. Working of a Van de Graaff generator. First, we run the pulley C by using the motor. Okay, the C it will be running. We apply the potential voltage by using the battery at a comb D. D க்கு நீங்க electrostatic in our new book the D it will be fixed that side. Okay, new book la D வந்து இந்த பக்கம் fix பண்ணிருக்காங்க, both the same. Okay, so the battery it will be attached to the comb D, the current will be supplied to the comb D. Okay, the current it will be create in the comb D, nearby air to be ionized, definitely the ions it will be created, and then positive and negative ions will be created. The positive ions it will be repelled to the conductor, and negative charges will be attached to the conductor. Positive charges la repel aayir, negative charges la attract aayir. Okay, so negative charges will be attracted and to be pass on to the ground, and positive charges are repels to the belt. Okay, the positive charges will be moved upwards nearby the E. The positive charges definitely induces the negative charges. The positive charges it will be move on to the nearby the comb, definitely induces the negative charges in the one side, and another one side positive charges to be induced. That is the electrostatic induction process. So இந்த D வழியா நீங்கள் ஃபீல்டு அப்ளை பண்ணி எலக்ட்ரிக் ஃபீல்டு அப்ளை பண்ணோன்னே பக்கத்தில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஏர் அயனைஸ் ஆகி பாசிட்டிவ் ஏர் நெகட்டிவ் சார்ஜ் அயான்ஸ் வந்து ப்ரொடியூஸ் ஆகும். நெகட்டிவ் சார்ஜஸ் கிரவுண்டுக்கு போயிடும், பாசிட்டிவ் சார்ஜ் எல்லாம் பெல்ட்டில் மூவ் ஆகும். பாசிட்டிவ் சார்ஜ் அப்படி மூவ் ஆகி இங்கே வரும்போது இந்த E comb near வரும்போது E comb near the electrostatic induction process is created, and the positive charges near the negative charges will be created, and the other side the positive charges to be created due to the electrostatic induction or electromagnetic induction. Okay, so the again positive charges will be moving on the belt. Okay, then the positive charges will be repelled, that the charges will be move on to the outside of the chamber. So இந்த சைடில் நீங்கள் பாசிட்டிவ் சார்ஜஸ் வந்து உங்களுக்கு இன்டியூஸ் ஆகுதுல, அந்த பாசிட்டிவ் சார்ஜஸ்லாம் அவுட் சைட் ஆஃப் த சேம்பருக்கு போயிடும். So that the process will be continuously to be created, and then positive charges will be moving on the belt from B to D. It will be reduces, and after it will be coming to the C, it will definitely it will be again it will be gain the voltage from the battery by through the way of comb. இப்படி மேலே போய்ட்டு கீழே வரும்போது அதுக்கு வந்து எனர்ஜி இல்லை, இந்த பாசிட்டிவ் எல்லாம் இங்கே போயிடும்ல, இந்த பாசிட்டிவ் சார்ஜ் எல்லாம் இங்கே போயிடும். ஸோ இங்கே வந்தோடனே வோல்டேஜ் எதுவுமே இருக்காது. அப்போ நியர் இப்படி இறங்கி வரும்போது சீக்கிட்ட வரும்போது அகைன் இந்த இடத்துல இருந்து வோல்டேஜ் மூலமாக பாசிட்டிவ் சார்ஜை கெட் பண்ணிக்கிறோம். ஸோ மறுபடியும் பாசிட்டிவ் சார்ஜஸ் மேல் நோக்கி மூவ் ஆகும், again the process it will be continuous. The process it will be continuous until the attain the level of 10 power 7 volt. So the process it will be, the phenomenon will be continuously to reach the level of potential difference level of 10 power 7 volt. Due to the above limit does not store the potential, does not store the electrical energy in the chamber. இதுக்கு மேலேயே voltage create ஆகுது அப்படின்னா that the beyond the limit 10 power 7 volt does not store the energy or does not store the voltage into the chamber, so that the potential it will be leaked from the surrounding, leaked from the chamber to the surroundings. So we use the steel chamber, stainless steel chamber to cover the stainless steel chamber to the outside. இதுக்கு மேலே ஒரு ஸ்டெயின்லெஸ் ஸ்டீல் சேம்பரை வச்சு நீங்கள் கவுத்தி வைக்கணும். கவுத்தி வச்சிங்கன்னா என்ன செய்யும், அதுக்கு மேலே லீக்கேஜ் ஆஃப் கரண்ட் வந்து வெளியில் போகாமல் தடுக்கும். Okay, so Van de Graaff generator just working by applying the electric field on the comb D. The comb D, the nearby air to be ionized to be create a positive and negative ions. The positive ions is repulsed to the belt and negative charges will be attracted to the comb D, and then positive charges move on the belt. Near the positive charges will be moving is near the comb E. The comb E, the electrostatic induction will be done. So positive charges create the opposite negative charges, and that the other side of the comb will be create the positive charges. That the positive charges will be moving outside of the chamber. Then after the pulley B, the distance of belt B, after reach the ions it will be இப்படியே போயிட்டு இந்த எலக்ட்ரான்ஸ் இங்கே வந்து இந்த சிக்கு ரீச் ஆகும்போது அகெயின் இஸ் கெட்ஸ் அ வோல்டேஜ் ஃப்ரம் த கோம் டி. ஆல்வேஸ் த ப்ராசஸ் இட் பி கண்டினியூஸ் அப் டு த லெவல் ஆஃப் த கிரியேட் த பொட்டன்ஷியல் டிஃபரன்ஸ் அப் டு த லெவல் ஆஃப் 10 power 7 volt. 10 power 7 volt வர வரைக்கும் இந்த ப்ராசஸ் நடந்துகிட்டே இருக்கும். ஆஃப்டர் த 10 power 7 volt beyond this limit that the chamber does not store the voltage difference potential inside it. So definitely we fix the stainless steel chamber to cover the chamber, to cover the cylindrical chamber. Okay, so this is the process of, this is the phenomenon of Van de Graaff generator. This is the working of Van de Graaff generator. So Van de Graaff generator is first developed by Robert Van de Graaff in the year of 1929. The basic principle it will be used to the working of Van de Graaff generator is electrostatic induction and corona discharge. And then uses of Van de Graaff generator is, Van de Graaff generator will be used to produce the electrostatic potential in the level of 10 power 7 volt. Okay, then construction of Van de Graaff generator is taking the one cylindrical shape chamber and cylindrical chamber, the hollow cylindrical chamber, and two pulley it will be fixed on up and down, the B and C. The pulleys will be attached with the one belt, and then E and D comb is there. E comb it will be fixed is inside of the chamber, and D comb it will be fixed with the one battery, and the battery connection it will be connected with the ground, and then the cylinder it will be fixed as the top side of the two pillars. Then the working of a Van de Graaff generator is, the electric field is applied at a comb D. Definitely the air is near between the belt and then electric comb D. The air to be ionized, ions to be created, positive and negative ions. The positive ions will be repelled to the belt, and negative charges will be attracted from the comb D, and then positive charges will be move on to the upwards. It will reach the near level of the comb E. The comb E induce the negative charges corresponding to the positive charges, and the other side of the comb definitely is create the positive charges. The positive charges will be automatically move on to the top side of the chamber. So this is the process will be continuously to reach the level of 10 power 7 volt potential difference. Beyond this limit does not store the potential difference in the chamber. So that the electrical energy it will be converted to the surroundings. So it will be definitely we prevent that chamber by using the stainless steel chamber. It will be covered to the outside of the chamber. Okay. Then Van de Graaff generator it will be used to stimulate the protons and electrons. It will be accelerate the protons and electrons in the nuclear power generation. Nuclear power generation la proton electron stimulate பண்றதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கறாங்க. Okay, so it will be definitely be Van de Graaff generator it will be used to create the potential difference in the level of 10 power 7 volt. it will be used to stimulate the protons and electrons for nuclear power generation or nuclear disintegration. Okay. So, in the today's session we have discussed about corona discharge, distribution of charges in the conductor, and then lightning arrestor and Van de Graaff generator. What is the basic principle? It will be used to working of the Van de Graaff generator, and then what's the construction of Van de Graaff generator, how will you working, how to work the Van de Graaff generator, that all are discussed in this session. Okay. Today home assignment is learn and write the construction and working of a Van de Graaff generator. Construction and working of a Van de Graaff generator. Construction and working of a Van de Graaff okay. So today homework is learn and write the construction and working of a Van de Graaff generator. Okay, thank you.